my name's Naysy and today we are rating Beat Saber music packs. Now I know a lot of you may be new to Beat Saber, and when it comes to music packs it can be a little hard to know which one's worth investing in, and I've been playing these music packs on and off for years, so I thought I'd add my 2 cents to help you guys decide which music packs are worth buying. So we're talking about the map packs that are DLC, which means they cost money to buy, and we're starting from the newest packs to the oldest packs. So I'll be using a tier list ranking system, and at the date of filming this, the latest pack is the Lady Gaga music pack. Now I'm a big Lady Gaga fan, I love her music, I have for years, and it's definitely some really fun bops to dance to, but when it comes to this music pack, I don't love it. Like, it's definitely fine. I just feel it's definitely lacking a little bit. I find some of the maps just kind of boring. And for music that's just really dancey, I feel like these maps just don't really capitalize on that enough. Especially Bad Romance is my favorite Lady Gaga song, and this one's probably the one I like the least. It's just very boring. Some of the swings are very wide, which makes it kind of very labored. Also didn't love Poker Face either. Found that one kind of the flow, just it wasn't really kind of flowing and nice to play. Telephone though is definitely my favorite. Really enjoyed playing Telephone. And Just Dance is really fun, and Paparazzi. They're probably my favorite songs to play on this pack. The Lady Gaga music pack introduces this kind of Tesla coil environment, which looks pretty cool, and it uses a pink and green aesthetic. But all in all, I think the Lady Gaga music pack is still worth buying because Lady Gaga music's really fun, and there are some really fun maps that are really fun playing within this pack. But overall, I'm not hugely excited to play this music pack, so it's not my go-to music pack to play. But I think if you're an Expert Plus player, you're probably going to find this music pack on the easier side. But if you're a Lady Gaga fan, I still recommend picking it up because her music's great. So I probably rate this one like a B, I think. A B? I don't know. Now next up we have the Billie Eilish pack, which I think was a pretty big deal because I think Billie Eilish is a pretty massive singer now, so it was really cool for Beat Saber to pick up this music pack. And I absolutely love this pack. I think it's the best music pack we've had in a really long time, and I'm not even particularly a fan of Billie Eilish. I didn't even know half the songs in this music pack, but I still really enjoyed playing pretty much all the songs in this music pack. I think it's really well done. It's very rhythmic. It's really kind of like that good balance of like challenging and fun. It also introduced a new environment, which I think is one of the most stunning environments we've had in a while, which kind of has this like moon in the sky, I think, with these clouds, and it has a waterfall coming across as well, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. And in this pack, I think Bury a Friend is probably my favorite song, but they're all just really fun to play. But if you're also after like a bit of a challenge, then Oxytocin is probably one worth checking out as well. But all in all, definitely think this pack is worth picking up, even if you don't like Billie Eilish. Just it's really fun to play, really rhythmic, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So I'm gonna rank this one, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking A or S. B, let's go S. I think everyone should check out this pack. It's really fun to play, and yeah, it's worth playing. Next up, we have the Skrillex music pack. And I think people either love or hate Skrillex. It's definitely on the more dubstep side, so I think people would struggle to call this music, but I don't mind Skrillex. I don't go out of my way to listen to Skrillex, but yeah, I'm always keen to check out different music. And this map, it was okay. I didn't love this. I didn't know if it was just because I don't enjoy the music, but it's definitely like a little bit on the harder side, so if you do want a challenge for your Beat Saber maps, then you may enjoy this music pack. And some really interesting rhythm sections to this pack as well. The only thing though, I did find it just a little bit boring, just a little bit. I mean, with Skrillex songs, there's all these like massive like dubstep drops, and I just didn't feel myself kind of like feeling powered up and excited to kind of play those drops. I don't know how they could have fixed that. Maybe like Skrillex is just hard to map to. But overall, I still had lots of fun with this map. The only thing I will mention though, so this environment has kind of like kind of moving walls. It kind of says Skrillex on the side. If you are prone to motion sickness, This map might kind of set you off. The walls kind of like move back and forth, and I find it really distracting and kind of like nauseating at times. And I don't usually get like motion sickness in Beat Saber, but this environment did kind of weird me out a bit. But I'm sure you can turn that stuff off by turning off lights and stuff within the game. So yeah, just something to consider. So for this music pack, I think it's definitely lots of fun. I don't think it's a must play, so I'll probably put it with Lady Gaga. I mean, I'm tempted to even put it down to C, but I think that's just a music preference. I'd much prefer to play Lady Gaga over Skrillex, but it's still a really fun pack to play, so we'll leave it on B. We'll keep on the generous side. It won't be too savage. Next up, we have the Interscope Music Pack. Now, if you don't know what Interscope are, they're kind of like music publishers for a bunch of artists. The Interscope Music Pack includes 7 songs. If you're someone like me who grew up through the 2000s and listened to a lot of music then, I was definitely very excited about this music pack. There's a lot of artists in this pack that I really love, and some really just fun dance maps. I think my favorite song out of all of this is the One Republic Counting Stars. Don't think I've really ever listened to One Republic, but this is the funnest map. I really enjoyed this one. I also really enjoyed the Limp Bizkit Rolling song because I used to listen to that all the time back in the day. And you can kind of integrate some dance moves from the film clip, which is really fun. But if you definitely want to challenge, then Kendrick Lamar's DNA on this pack is really fun to play and quite challenging. So if you like challenges, definitely one to check out. Also the Party Rock Anthem, very fun to play. So if you like to dance around and try and get your shuffle on, that's a really fun one to play. I enjoyed the Maroon 5, Gwen Stefani, and Pussycat Dolls. I didn't love them as much, but they were still quite fun to play. So for this music pack, the Interscope music pack, very fun. I do recommend it. I wouldn't say it's quite a must play, but I think it's definitely right up there. So we're going to put it in rank A. Next up, we have the BTS music pack, which again is like a massive band to have involved with Beat Saber. And yeah, this map pack, I really enjoyed it. It's lots of fun. The only challenge with this is that the Beat Saber custom mapping community are massive K-pop stans. So there's already a huge library of BTS songs that you can play if you do mod Beat Saber and have access to custom songs. And a lot of those maps are really, really good. And to be honest, I think they're better than this music pack. But in saying that, if you don't have access to custom songs, then this music pack's still really, really fun to play. And there's a massive song list on this one as well. This music pack also has a really stunning environment, probably one of my favorites, along with the Billie Eilish environment. And it kind of has the BTS logo in the background, and it just has lots of these kind of like 2D kind of clouds, and it's just really, really pretty. And something they've included in this pack, which we haven't seen before, is the Tiny Tans, which are these little cartoon things that are designed for BTS, and they kind of float around you. So I think it's kind of cute. A lot of people hated them. I think you can choose to turn them off, maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, so that's something cool and different that they've added to this music pack. So for this one, I think, yeah, I'm going to rate this one an A. I think it's a really fun music pack to play. It's not perfect, but still really fun. So next up, we have Linkin Park, and this may be controversial. I do not like this music pack. I found a lot of it just kind of not having really good flow. And flow is the term where you use where you can kind of predict where the next kind of blocks are going to be, and your hands are kind of constantly moving in like a fluid motion. But when you have to start to like cross over and move your arms in a way that aren't like flowing, then it starts to become not fun. And I just found a lot of the maps in this to just, yeah, being a little bit all over the place, and yeah, not too fun to play, unfortunately. And then it kind of feels labored, like you're trying to focus too much on hitting the blocks and you're not having fun then. That's in my personal opinion. I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me. But yeah, I didn't love this music pack. It's definitely on the more challenging side, so if you do want to challenge, this music pack might appeal to you. And I know lots of people love Linkin Park, and I still think you should definitely pick it up if you love Linkin Park, because you can still have a lot of fun with it if you enjoy the music. So again, I know people are gonna hate on me probably for putting Linkin Park so low, but I'm gonna put this a C. If it wasn't Linkin Park, I'd probably put it lower, but because it's Linkin Park, I'll put it higher. But yeah, not a fan of this music pack, I'm sorry. But, you know, it's just not fun to play. Next up, we have the Timbaland music pack. Now, if you're not familiar with Timbaland, he was like a big producer back in the day. I think he produced like Justin Timberlake and stuff. But he released some new music, I think that was released exclusively through Beat Saber or like announced through Beat Saber. So basically this music hadn't really been heard before this music pack. And the music is, it's fine. I haven't really heard it like on the radio or anything outside of Beat Saber. It's very kind of like 2000s music, so if you're into that, you may enjoy this music pack. But again, the mapping of this, I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be savage, but yeah, it's just, yeah, it feels a bit labored, this music pack, where it's just kind of all over the shop. Like, they're trying to make it interesting, but it just kind of ends up not being fun because there's not a lot of flow to it. And I think usually if you're not enjoying like a map, you can still enjoy it if you know the songs, but when you don't know the songs, it's just kind of like, you're not excited to play it. So this is, yeah, generally a map pack that I never ever play. Yeah, and the mapping isn't so bad, it's just a little boring and all over the place. So for that reason, I'm ranking this one, oh, how savage do I go? Maybe an E, I don't know. I already go an F. F is just too mean. I can't be that mean. But an E, I don't, yeah. Let me know in the comments if you think you really enjoy this pack, but yeah. Next up, we have the Green Day music pack. And oh, I really don't want to be savage again, but I didn't love this music pack. And I'm a big Green Day fan. I saw Green Day live back in 2006. I love their music. And this one has a really cool environment. It's kind of all green and it kind of looks like a city. Now, the mapping in this pack is generally fine, but something I really dislike in this pack is that it's very wide. I feel like this pack was mapped by a giant, but everything is just so wide. You're constantly stretching out your arms and switching them and trying to hit all the blocks, and I don't know why they did that with this music pack, and I don't know if I'm alone in feeling this, but I feel like you have to be a giant to play this music pack, because then you constantly have to reach outside kind of like your normal comfort zone, and again it just kind of makes it not fun where you're going against that natural flow. So Green Day, I won't be too savage with this one. I'll put it alongside Linkin Park. Great music, still lots of fun to play, but I think definitely could have been a little bit different, you know? Next up, we have the Rocket League Cross Monstercat music pack. So if you're not familiar with Rocket League, it's a popular game where it's like soccer but with cars. And Monstercat is like a music publishing service that basically work with smaller kind of musicians. When it comes to this music pack, I don't have too much to say really. It's a good solid music pack. The rhythm's really fun, it's fun to play, it's got a good element of challenge to it as well. And the music's just fun, but not everyone's cup of tea. So I think I wouldn't be one of the first music packs I'd buy, but definitely one to dig your teeth into over time because it is really fun to play. So for this one, I probably rank this one, I probably put it a B. It's not like a must play, but it definitely like get around to it eventually. It's worth playing kind of thing. Yeah, so we're gonna check that one in rank B. Now next up we have the Panic at the Disco pack. Now this music pack only includes 4 songs. Now this music pack is probably one of my favorites. I know it's only 4 songs, but every single song in this music pack is just so much fun to play. This is always like my go-to music pack when warming up for like a Beat Saber stream or something, and every single song is just really fun to play, and it's like a good level of challenging but also like doable and fun. The flow is really nice, and yeah, it's just really upbeat. The environment's really cool. It's kind of like a cathedral, which I think is a like theme or something. And I know it's only 4 songs, and I think it is cheaper because of that, but I think it's worth every cent in my opinion. So for that reason, I'm probably gonna put Panic at the Disco in S rank. Let's do it. I love this music pack. Let's do it. So next up we have the Imagine Dragons music pack. That's actually hard to say. Now before playing this pack, I've never really listened to Imagine Dragons. I think it's like very much like mall music, like you kind of know their songs, but I'd have no idea like what the name of their songs or anything are. But this music pack, I absolutely love this music pack. I think it is the best music pack that Beat Saber has ever done. And the mapping in this is just like phenomenal. I think it's really great. But let me explain. A lot of the mapping in some of these songs is just very intricate, and it really makes you think. So there's always that weird balance of like flow that you don't want it to be cumbersome, you don't want it to be labored, but there's a lot of the mapping in this kind of is very technical, and you do have to think, but it still flows really nicely. And I think there's elements of that all throughout this music pack. So this map pack is a little bit more on the challenging side, but I think in a really, really good way, especially if you're trying to level up your gameplay. I used to play this music pack a lot when I was trying to get better at Beat Saber. I am such a fangirl for this music pack. So Beat Saber, if you're listening, please make more music packs like this. It was absolutely amazing and stunning, and I don't think we have had anything like this music pack ever, really. Like, I get that maybe the music packs might appeal to more casual players, so that's why they don't make it like as complex. But of course, yeah, Imagine Dragons, if I'm gonna rate this one, it's definitely an S. Definitely an S, a must buy. If you don't like things that are too like complicated or challenging, maybe not for you. But yeah, when it comes to Imagine Dragons, I don't like give a crap about that band. I just really enjoy playing this music pack. And last on the list is the Monstercat Music Pack Volume 1. And this was the first music pack they did. Now, again, a lot of this music, I have no idea who these artists are. And to be honest, I don't think I've played a lot of this music pack. It's definitely not as good as the other Monstercat music pack, but it does have the song Overkill in it. And if you want to challenge, Overkill is definitely a challenging map. Not as challenging as the Chameleon maps, but I've really enjoyed trying to practice Overkill to get better and better at it, because I used to just always fail at it. I think I can pass it now. But if you want a challenge song, then Overkill in this music pack is definitely a good one, and it's definitely like a flex song. But yeah, I beat Overkill. So I think for the Monstercat Volume 1, I'm gonna give it a C rank. It's not as good as the Rocket League pack, but yeah, it's definitely worth playing eventually. But there you have it. That's my ranking of all the Beat Saber music packs. Hopefully that's helped you and give you a bit of insight into the different music packs and what's worth buying. Again, this is totally just my opinion and what I prefer playing, and I'm sure everyone's different. So make sure to leave a thumbs up if this video helped you, and I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night if you want to catch my Beat Saber streams live on Twitch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!